Good morning, everyone. It is day 6, February 23rd, and it's about 5:30 in the morning. I'm waking up and getting moving. Michelle from White Blaze Shuttle Service is coming to get me, and she's going to drop me back off at Unicoi Gap, where I got off yesterday. And I'll be moving on. All right, I'll get back with you guys later. Good morning, everybody. It is 7 o'clock. Michelle just dropped me off at Unicoi Gap, and I'm climbing up to, I think it's called Rocky Mountain. Anyway, it's going to be a pretty good climb. This is supposed to be I've heard, the toughest climb in the Georgia section. I'm out of breath, sorry. Anyway, yeah, had a great night's sleep, feeling good. The goal is to, well, if I want to stay at a shelter, which I like staying in the shelter areas because they have a privy and picnic table to cook on. Well, the shelters today are at 13 miles and 20 miles. So what I'm going to do is go to Dick's Creek Gap Shelter, which is about 13 miles from here. See how I feel. If I'm feeling good, I'm going to head on to Plum Orchard Shelter, which is about 20. So anyway, I'm going to get to hiking. I'll talk to you later. Check out that sunrise. Yeah, it's beautiful. Morning, Georgia. It's not a hill, it's a mountain as we start out the climb. That's for you, babe. Love you. Well, I have to say, this may be the best view that I've had since the start. Wow. That's crazy. All right. Beautiful morning. So there were a couple of guys that were in the shuttle with me this morning that I hadn't met before, and they were going to slack pack today. So if you don't know what a slack pack is, it's when your shuttle driver or whoever takes your pack and then meets you at the desired location, you know, for the day. And then when you get there, you get your pack back. So essentially you're, you know, very light. You're not carrying anything, and you can do some pretty good miles. Nothing against that, nothing wrong with that. But I'm trying to do this hike the whole way with my backpack on. And you never know, there might be an opportunity or a situation where I have to, or I don't know. I'm not going to say I won't ever, but I'm planning on not as of right now. So anyway, thought I'd just check in, heading north. So I made it to the top. Yeah, that was a pretty good climb. Whoever said that was a tough one, they were right. Alright guys, so I made it to the top of Trey Mountain. Gorgeous up here. It's a little chilly, but man, is it beautiful. I'm about 5 miles in for the day. Some pretty tough climbing there at the beginning, but the rest of the day should be relatively, well, I won't say easy, but better, I'll say. Anyway, I just thought I'd check in. Alright guys, I'm loving it. Heading north. Guys, so it's windy, so I hope you can hear me, but it really warmed up. Started out at about 31 degrees this morning, and according to my crappy thermometer, it's 50. So I don't know, feels good out here, but yeah, it's a real nice change from the past few days. Anyway, I'm heading north. Talk to y'all later. Hey, so I feel very fortunate because in the winter time, all these trees, you know, they don't have any leaves on them. And so I get this view right here. I've had it all day long. I just have to look over and glance at it. It's awesome. But in the summertime, you know, all these leaves are filled in. You don't see that at all. And yeah, so this is a good time of year to come out. All right, guys, heading on. So I love the way the places along the trail are named. Like, I was just up on Kelly's Knob and taking the trail from Kelly's Knob down into Deep Gap. So I don't know what the people were thinking that named this, but they're probably having a good time. All right, so I just passed Deep Gap, and so that puts me at about 13.1 for the day, but I feel real good. My body feels good. I think I'm going to continue on to Plum Orchard Gap Shelter. It's about another 8 miles, so yeah, feeling good today. Weather's perfect, and I'll catch you up the trail heading north. All right, everybody, I made it into Plum Orchard Shelter. I think it's Plum Orchard Gap Shelter. Anyway, it was a long day. Started getting pretty tired at about mile 17, I'm not gonna lie. My feet started to hurt a little bit. But anyway, we're here. I'm about to cook some dinner. I'm eating some Girl Scout cookies. I'm gonna put this whole sleeve away probably. Anyway, shelter is there right behind me. Some guys over there got a fire going. And over here, let's see, we got my tent set up right here. And way off in the distance, down there is the privy. So anyway, I'll check back with you later. I'm gonna go ahead and cook some dinner. Tonight I'm gonna have chili mac. It's good stuff. But anyway, we'll get back with you later. All right, everybody. It is about 6:30, and I'm getting ready for bed. I ended up doing 21.4 miles today. My feet are pretty tired, and I'm just kind of beat. I don't know if I should have pushed that many miles this early on in the trip, but I don't know. So anyway, it was a beautiful day today. The weather was perfect. Ended up getting up into the 50s. Still windy, but it was fine. Anyway, I'm going to hit the hay. Way past my bedtime, 6:30. All right. So I will talk with you guys in the morning. All right. Good night.